Hey everyone, Ranch Racer here from Love and Watches, and today I'm going to do a real brief video on the Seiko Bell-Matic and how it works. The Seiko Bell-Matic was a watch produced by Seiko like mid to late 60s to the late 70s, and it was the first mechanical alarm watch with an automatic rotor. There was a bunch of alarm watches by different companies, but this was actually the first one that had an automatic rotor. So we've got a couple of them here that Perpetual Girl picked up on eBay. This one is a reference 4006-6030. It was made either in 74 or 77. And it's got kind of a turtle case to it, cushion case. And then this one, which we'll be looking at because it's in beautiful shape. This guy's not in great shape. Crown doesn't work very well. It does function, but I don't take the risk of starting it up because I don't want to ruin it. So that one's getting a service. This guy works. He's actually, if you see here, he's cranking away. This is a reference 4006-6089, and it was manufactured in either 70, 72, or 74. So these are pretty basic. You've got, it's a day date, basic three-hander with a day date. And if you see here, there's an inner chapter ring, and up at 12 o'clock, you can see a marker, an arrow. And the way these work, it's a non-hacking, non-winding movement. So you can only actually wind the movement by motion, right, of the rotor. But the actual alarm function is controlled on a separate spring, and you wind that with the main crown. So we'll give it a few winds, maybe 10. Don't want to overwind it. That's probably good. Okay. So now that that's wound, you pull out to the first, well, what I'm going to do, normally you would pull it out to the first click, and then that's where you actually set your time. So if you wanted the alarm to go off at, say, 9 o'clock, doesn't distinguish between AM or PM, then you would set it right there. If you wanted it to go off at 8:30, you would set it at 8:30, right? So it's 1 o'clock right now, but what I'm going to do is to set it, you actually, or to arm it, you pull out this pusher at 2 o'clock. So it is currently armed, and we're going to rotate this, and once it hits it's 1 o'clock now, so as soon as I rotate this back to 1 o'clock, you'll hear the alarm go off. Pretty cool. I love these things. They're a lot of fun. To stop, if you wanted to stop the alarm mid, when it was going off, you would just push that in. Otherwise, once it's gone off and it's unwound that alarm spring, you push it in, now it's disarmed. This is also a pusher for quick set of the date. So there you go, which is kind of cool. And obviously they had to figure that out because the first position is now setting the internal bezel for the alarm. So anyway, that's how these guys work. Perpetual Girl, like I said, picked both these up on eBay. This is the first one that she got. It's really just a pretty watch. This one's in pretty good shape. Could use a new crystal. It's got quite a few scratches, but the dial is pretty much perfect. The bezel's perfect. Just a really nice example of one of these 70s era Seiko Bell-Matics. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to tune in to the podcast. We're at Love and Watches on Instagram. You can find the podcast right now on iTunes or SoundCloud, or on our website, loveandwatches.com. Take care, everyone.